In August 2004, Adriano was sitting in his room at Inter Milan's training facility in Italy. He had just won the Copa America with Brazil. He had scored 7 goals in the tournament. His teammates were calling him a mix of Ronaldo and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. People were saying he could become the greatest striker who ever lived. Then his phone rang. His father was dead. He threw the phone across the room and started screaming. And from that moment, nothing was ever the same again. Ribeiro grew up in Vila Cruzeiro, one of the most dangerous favelas in Rio de Janeiro, a neighborhood controlled by armed drug traffickers where children learned very early that most roads led nowhere good. Football was the only road that led somewhere else, and Adriano ran down it as fast as he could. By the time he was 18, he was playing for Flamengo's first team. By 21, he was at Inter Milan. By 22, he was at Parma scoring 23 goals in 37 games. Inter paid $82.3 million to bring him back. To 24-25 season, he scored 28 goals. He scored a hat-trick against Porto in the Champions League. He won the Copa Italia. He finished 6th in the FIFA World Player of the Year vote. Zlatan Ibrahimovic played alongside him at Inter. He said later that Adriano could shoot from every angle. Nobody could tackle him. Nobody could take the ball from him. He was a pure animal. Javier Zanetti was Inter's captain. He said the coaching staff told Adriano every single day that he was a mix of Ronaldo and Ibrahimovic, that he could be better than both of them. He was 22 years old. He was the best striker in the world, and he had not even reached his peak yet. Then came the Copa America in Peru. Brazil won it. Adriano scored 7 goals. He won the Golden Boot. In the final against Argentina, he scored the equalizer in the 93rd minute. 9 days after lifting that trophy, his father died of a heart attack in Brazil. He was 44 years old. Adriano was in Italy preparing for Inter's pre-season when the call came. Zanetti was there. He watched Adriano throw the phone. He watched him scream. He said he had never heard a sound like that from another human being in his life. Zanetti and Inter's owner Massimo Moratti made a decision that night. They would look after Adriano like a little brother, whatever he needed, whatever it took. He kept scoring. He dedicated every goal to his father by pointing to the sky. But Zanetti said it clearly years later. After that phone call, nothing was the same. The drinking started quietly. Adriano said it himself in Italy. He was alone in Italy. He was sad, he was depressed. And one night he found that drinking made him feel better. So he kept drinking, every night. Wine, whiskey, vodka, beer, everything he could get his hands on. He started showing up to Inter's morning training sessions drunk. The medical staff would have to take him to the infirmary to sleep it off before the session started. Inter did not tell the press. When Adriano missed games, they told journalists he was injured. They were protecting him, hiding it from the world. But they could not hide it forever. By 2007, Inter sent him back to Brazil on unpaid leave because of his physical condition. Manchester City tried to sign him. West Ham tried. Nobody could quite commit to a player who was visibly falling apart. He went to Sao Paulo on loan. He scored goals. People thought he was back. Then he disappeared again. He went back to Flamengo. He won the Brazilian Serie A title. More goals, more flashes of what he used to be. Then Roma, then Corinthians, then Flamengo again, then a club in Brazil's lower divisions. Then Miami United in America's 4th division in 2016. He was 34 years old. The man who was going to be better than Ronaldo was playing in America's 4th division. He retired without ever fulfilling what everyone who watched him agreed was the most frightening talent they had ever seen. In December 2024, Adriano had his farewell match at the Maracana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, Flamengo legends against Inter Milan legends. A crowd came to say goodbye. During the match, the screen in the stadium lit up with a message created by artificial intelligence from his deceased father. Adriano stopped on the pitch. His teammates gathered around him. He was crying. Adriano scored 27 goals in 48 games for Brazil. He won the Copa America. He won the Confederations Cup. He was the world's best top scorer in 2005. He called himself the biggest waste in football. He said once that he had a hole in his ankle from the injury that ended his career, and a hole in his soul from the day his father died. He said the ankle healed, the other one never did.